Happy New Comic Book Day and May the 4th be with you. Nick from Comic Culture here. I'm going to show you what I picked up this week. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back to the video. I appreciate you watching. I want to give a big shout out to Cadets, Toys, and Comics for providing all these books. Links will be down below in the description. If you're local, you can set up a poll list. If you're not, check out the website. They can ship all throughout the country too, so you want to check them out. Let's get into what I picked up this next week. Last week was huge. This week was not so huge, but I picked up a few extra things that I probably wouldn't have picked up otherwise. We're going to start over in the big two, as we always do, with Marvel Marauders issue number 2. Issue number 1 was pretty interesting. It was probably my most favorite number 1 of the most recent new X books, like with Red and everything else happening. I think this was one of my more favorite books, so I'm going to be leaning into issue number 2, seeing what it's all about. Another highly anticipated Marvel book is Obi-Wan Star Wars issue number 1. Got the A cover, I believe. Right? Yep. A cover on this one. There's a lot of variants for this, but I like how clean this one is. And it's got, Vader, and it's got old and young Obi-Wan on it, so I really was digging this one. Looking forward to this read as well. Not a whole lot of Marvel books. I think that was pretty much it. We're going to jump over into DC with Flashpoint Beyond issue number 1. Big fan of the Flashpoint series. The issue 0, I think it was really interesting. We're going to see what happens in this one. Going over into some more Batman. Batman Killing Time issue number 3 from Tom King. Hopefully this is better than the first 2 issues. Lots of time jumps, lots of confusing stuff going on. Tom King doing what Tom King does best. And so we'll see what issue number 3 brings. Another Batman book. In case you didn't have enough Batman, we have the regular Batman run right here with that Shadow War Part 5 tie-in. We're getting very close to the new creative team. I'm super excited. The art and the story was actually pretty intriguing. It makes me wish I was reading more of the Shadow War stuff. Let me know if you guys are really enjoying that run. Is it something I should try to catch up on? It's been pretty intriguing so far in the last issue, so we'll see what happens in 123. That's actually it for DC books. We're going to jump into a bunch of indies right now. We have one from Top Cow. This is Metal Society. Just saw it sitting on the shelf. Never heard of it. Wanted to check it out. I did flip through it. Art seemed pretty interesting. Looked like a really well-drawn book. We'll see what the story is, though, with Metal Society. Aftershock. Dogs of London issue number 1. Again, just kind of picking it up because it was on the shelf and it's a little bit of a light week. Might as well try out some new number 1 books. And again, the art was pretty interesting. Cover is awesome. Going to be trying that out. Going over to some Image books next, we have Firepower. This is issue number 20. The last issue is really picking it up. I did enjoy that. But coming off of the little break we have to Firepower, I was expecting a lot more to happen in the first 2 issues. We had some reveals, I guess, but not like a lot happened. We're all still sitting in the exact same spot we were 2 issues ago, literally. And so we'll figure it out. Maybe this one will be something to really push the story forward. Issue number 20, can't wait to read that one. Little Monsters, issue number 3. It's not taking off as well as I was hoping, but it's still intriguing, still interesting. I do like the coloring. So we got a decent reveal at the end of the last issue. We all kind of saw it coming. That probably should have been an oversized issue. And I'm hearing that from other folks in the community as well. We'll see if issue number 3 kicks it up a notch. We're going to go into Righteous Thirst of Vengeance. This is issue number 7. I'm totally lost in this story. I wonder if they're going to recap it at any point. But totally lost, still enjoying it. Cool art, intriguing, lots of mystery, don't know what's going on. Maybe they're going to kind of wrap it up here shortly. And then another book that I thought was going to be really good this week was Twig, number 1 from Scotty Young and Kyle Strahan. I actually picked up 2 different covers. I got the cover A here, and then I also picked up the Moko variant, so I had to double dip on this one. I was going to get cover B, but I was like, man, there's just a little bit too much. I wasn't going to go crazy on Twig. Interested in this one. Very, very cute. Interior art's really nice. I wish Scotty Young was actually drawing it as well, but I'm not exactly sure how much input he had on the artistic style of it, but the story should be interesting, so I double dipped on that one just in case it's something that's going to be worth it down the line. So that's what I picked up this week. Guys, what did you pick up this week? Which books are you excited for? Is your haul this week a lot less than it was last week? It probably is, but what are you looking forward to anyways? I appreciate you watching the video. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos. And Free Comic Book Day is coming up, so don't forget to support your local LCS this Saturday. Hit them up and see if there's any sales going on. You're not going to want to miss that. Thanks again. See you in the comments.